his brain as a great white shark and a stronger bite than a Komodo dragon.
And did you know that Komodo dragons
adopted kitty week?
And did you know that Komodo dragons eat up to 80% of their body weight in a single meal?
You do. So I can imagine that actually quite nicely.
Dragon.
You ever gone to a drive-thru with Eric? He orders a menu for like 12 people.
So?
So I can
There's usually 12 people around me.
Yeah, but it's not. And then he's like, okay, and what will you have, Angel? I'm like, really? Really? All 6 of those tacos were for you?
Yeah. Okay, folks, 6 tacos is not a lot of food. All right.
What is the most number of tacos? Charlie, what's the most number of tacos you've ever ordered in the drive-thru? 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think that's probably the most I've ever ordered is 2. I'm going to put a Facebook
I get the dozen box.
He does, for himself, and so I'm going to ask, what is the most number of tacos that somebody? Because Eric says 6 is not a lot.
I love me some tacos.
You love me some tacos. He's not
Finally,
kidding.
did you know that fleas can live for a year without eating?
Without eating, but isn't that?
They can eat. They can go for a year without eating. They can not eat and still be alive for a year.
For a year.
I would like to take this time to thank the good Lord above that I am not a flea.
You are not even close.
No.
Not even close.
These and every other interesting fact that you may hear on the first few minutes of the show comes from the book 1,339 Quite Interesting Facts to Make Your Jaw Drop by John Lloyd, John Mitchison, and James Harkin. These are the inventors of the QI television show that you can actually go check out the veracity of all these facts at QI.com and tell them you read it from page 293. You will see great white sharks, domestic cats, Komodo dragons, and fleas. That's the God's honest truth.
Well, look at you.
Right?
I don't know how to word this. Like, so I'm going to have to ask you, Mr. Grammar King.
Yeah.
Can I say, what is the most number of tacos you've ever ordered? That doesn't sound right. Like, that doesn't sound like a well-worded sentence.
What's the largest number of tacos you've ever ordered?
What's the largest number of tacos you've ever ordered? Not
Right.
the most number of tacos.
Right.
Okay, the question on deck, because Eric says 6 is not a lot of tacos. Charlie says 2. Angel says 2. What's the largest number of tacos you've ever ordered?
Taco on. Folks, we got a great show for you today. Don't go anywhere when we come back. Positive business talk and maybe a little science.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, ladies. This is Angel, and I want to let you in on one of my favorite fashion secrets. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella's studio for a full year, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella's studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments I get. Get yours today. Call Carabella's studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. And to ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. 303-909-9585.
Back to school is just like back to work. Families relocate, businesses open new offices, and you need to order new phone lines, equipment, and internet connections. Hi, this is Eric, encouraging you to do what we did. Call Lori White and Lorianne Communications and let her do it all for you. From phone lines to cable installation, Lori is your phone gal. She's always ready to serve your back-to-work needs. Call Lori today, 303-419-3415. That's 303-419-3415 or online at loriancom.com. That's LORIANCOMM.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at MediProSolutions.com.
Mark your calendars for October 1st for the unveiling of the brand new Extreme Customer Service Directory. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is the go-to place to find companies offering the best in customer service. The new directory is the very best place to feature your company for more visibility. And the Extreme Customer Service Directory is the only place to fan brag, leave 5-star reviews, promote your favorite companies, and share the revolution of kindness in business. The new site launches on October 1st. Take part in the excitement that comes by combining radio and internet marketing for the best in business. We're launching the new site on October 1st. Be sure to tell your friends.
Dana Lash after Grassroots Radio Colorado on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
You gotta wait.
I gotta wait for what?
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where you are about to be blinded by science.
Really? You're going to do a little science trick? Did you ever participate in the science fairs at school?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to somebody yesterday. There was a graphic going around on Facebook, and it was a poster, one of those science, poster boards that talked about science fairs. And, 80% of science fairs, cause arguing at home, and 40% of children cry and 30% of parents cry when it's time to get ready for the science fair.
Gosh.
So the conclusion was that science fairs suck the living life out of family fun.
Not my experience at all. My father was
your daddy did your science experiment for you.
He is a genius.
And he did it for you.
Kidding.
You're
No.
one of those kids.
No.
You can tell when you get there, daddy did that
Woman.
one. The kid did that one.
Listen to me.
Nay. To the woman thing.
Had to interrupt. You
may do it. I get that you
were
need to
going on a
interrupt, but
rant.
yeah.
You were
but
ranting.
man,
Yes, ma'am.
it doesn't really
Stops me in my tracks.
Yeah.
Why didn't it do that for you?
Oh.
All right. So check this out. No, my father, a genius, worked on some of the earliest forms of personal computers ever created. I had the Commodore 64 long before, and the Commodore VIC-20. I had the Commodore PET, which was a super cute computer. And for those of you, this is dating me, and all of you listening, that was the precursor to the TSR-80 from Radio Shack, that big, huge kludge. I had that with a tape drive so that we could record up to 8K of memory.
Did you pretend you were like a tape drive? He's like Wolfman Jack or something.
No. The tape drive wasn't for music. It was for recording. That's what now is called our hard drives.
Oh.
Right?
I love it.
Recorded 8K, which was huge.
I love it when Eric thinks that his dad is listening. So now dad is genius.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that's why.
You think that's why I'm talking about it?
Yeah.
It's not.
No. Is your dad listening?
My dad. Well, I don't know if my dad is.
You think he is, though, don't you?
He might be.
Yeah.
You know who's here? Constance Maxwell.
Oh.
And she's going to help us understand a little bit about the value of having taking a science career. Constance Maxwell, she spent over 49 years as a high school physics teacher, chemistry, biology teacher, working locations around the world while she traveled with her Army husband. And today She knows that we need the kids to understand a little bit of STEM.
A lot more science, absolutely. Right. And I think that we've seen a trend where the science, technology, the math, all of that has, we're not raising up and bringing out children who want to go into some of those careers.
Look what it did for me.
So yeah, Eric, you didn't go into science.
I am scientific now.
You are scientific.
Constance, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hello, I'm glad to be here.
Very nice to have you. Now, you say that it's important to start teaching science at a young age. Why do you say that, and why do you think kids lose interest?
I think they need to start at a young age because they're ready with lots of questions when they're young. Any listener who has a very young child or grandchild knows that they're just full of questions. So it's a great time to try to answer the questions such as, why are the leaves green? Why are the leaves red? So early is a great time. And then the reason that I think that they sometimes lose interest later on is that if science classes are not offered in elementary school, then they just lose touch with it. So by the time they get to middle school, they've forgotten all about it and aren't thinking of it. It's really important to continue with study of science for little children so they don't forget, because after all, it is fascinating.
It is really fascinating, and it's really fun when you do some of the science experiments, and they are very open. I almost, they're very moldable. They're like little sponges taking it in, but they do seem to lose interest by the time they get a little bit older. Are there things that, I know we want to have more science in schools, but do you recommend, are there some things that we can do as parents to foster that interest in science at home?
Definitely, because when you sit around the evening table together, you're talking about all sorts of things that interest the family, whether it be politics, movies, or whatever. But you could sometimes talk about science, too, because in the newspaper and in the magazines that we all read, there's always something about science. You may not think so if you aren't looking for it, but just look and you'll find there's lots of news about science. So there's always something that you can bring up and talk about. And then, of course, there are activities that children can become involved in. In my book, Kindergarten Explores Science, I have listed some things that would be fairly easy to do at home. For example, you could show your children something about the Coriolis effect.
The what?
The what?
Yeah. See, this is the part, Constance, that I think if I start bringing up something scientific at home, my kids are going to ask a question.
The leaves are green because it's alive, and the leaves are red because they're dead.
Okay, so teach us this, Constance.
So right here is where you tell them what it is, and you demonstrate it. The Coriolis effect is the effect that makes the winds and the ocean currents travel in curved lines instead of straight lines. And they do that because the Earth is spinning, not just sitting still. You can demonstrate this with an old-fashioned record player. Put on a large record, start it spinning, and then ask the child to roll a small ball or marble across the record in a straight line. It can't be done. It curves just exactly the way the waters will or the winds will. So that's the Coriolis effect, easily shown.
How fun. Is that in your book?
Yes, it's in the book. Uh-huh.
All right,
teacher, I have a question. I'm sitting here raising my hand. Constance, you bring up and this has nothing to do with anything except I got to know if the Coriolis effect is true and in effect, and the waves can't do a straight line. We are on that same planet, and we're still spinning too. Why is it that we have to do a straight line for the DUI validation?
For the DUI.
How is it that I can draw a straight line, I can walk a straight line, but the waves can't?
I'm going to guess it's been a while. I'm going to guess that Constance has no experience with being pulled over for a DUI.
The point is that it's such a short distance. You don't notice the Coriolis effect unless you're talking about the whole globe.
Okay. All right. I accept that answer. That's good.
I love it. The book is called Kindergarten Explores Science. It's a whole compilation of science lessons that Constance has prepared for teachers, but a great tool to bring home, to bring the love of science. I remember, Constance, one Thanksgiving in particular where my grandfather actually balanced a a needle on the head of a pin or something like that. And it was this, fun little science experiment that we did at home. And so they're just fun things to do as families. And I do think that it's very important to get our children interested and keep them interested very young. Constance, where is the best place to get a copy of Kindergarten Explores Science?
Well, it's available from a publisher author house. It's available from Amazon.com.
Nice.
And various other places, but those would be the two main ones. And at the website, you can read about it, www.kindergartenexplorerscience.com.
Well, our guest has been Constance Maxwell, and I'll tell you, Constance, we're so grateful for not only you joining us here on the show and playing with us a little bit, but also for your very long career as a high school chemistry, physics, biology teacher. We're grateful for all that you've done.
Thank you.
All right.
It's been a pleasure being on your show.
Yes, ma'am. Folks, we'll be back with more positive business talk coming up right after these messages.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Hi, this is Eric, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at McDonald Volvo. This family-owned business has been delivering extreme customer service for almost 50 years right here in our neighborhood. With upfront worry-free pricing and super personalized service, your best car buying experience is at McDonald Volvo. General Manager Will Routon is a great friend, and he wants to meet you personally. Call him at 303-738-4803. That's 303-738-4803, and tell him the pros sent you.
You've done it yourself. You've put in a few keywords to search for something, and what comes up is nothing like what you're looking for. Thousands of responses, but nothing close to what you need. You try again, frustrated. You finally find it buried deep within the walls of the internet. Don't do that to your potential customers. Make it easy. Make it Colorado SEO easy. Colorado SEO optimizes your keywords so customers can find you quickly. Optimize your website by contacting Colorado SEO. Search engine optimization the way you hoped it would be. ColoradoSEO.com. That's ColoradoSEO.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Bob Duco, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros radio show.
Ain't it fun?
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Are you having fun yet?
Absolutely.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot more fun, or maybe even funnier.
Funnier?
Well, sure. You know,
Is it going to get yummier?
I don't know about yummy.
It's Donut Tuesday. I was just scrolling through Facebook and saw the Simonson team is out. They deliver 5 dozen Lamar's donuts.
Those are the Remax Professional Simonson teams, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yummy. So it could be funny. It could be yummy.
It's not yummy here.
It could be sunny.
But it is sunny, and
I
it
could
is
keep
funny.
rhyming, and I could come up with more punny. It could be punny.
That's one deferral. That didn't even work at all.
No.
Listen,
I'm better at it.
You are. I came to an article by John Brandon that talks about funny quotes to start your next business presentation. Are you looking for something, a little icebreaker to start your conversation? Well, we've got several.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just to kind of get things going, or even when there's like a lull in the conversation, something that kind of just breaks the ice.
Absolutely. And you're making a business presentation. You start your slideshow, your PowerPoint. Oh, sorry. I fell asleep shortly there. In order to keep that presentation a little more upbeat, a little more lively, a little less.
Okay. You know what though? I'm not the kind of person that can pull off standing up there and to tell a joke.
Don't sit there and say 2 guys going to the bar.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't do that. No, it's not my style.
This is just you line this up right into you blend it into your to your conversation.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let me give you an example. Dave Barry. This is one of his opening lines to one of his presentations. Big business never pays a nickel in taxes, according to Ralph Nader, who represents a big consumer organization that never pays a nickel in taxes. That's humorous.
Is that funny?
Well, because never mind.
Okay.
All right. Here's another one for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sorry. Yeah.
All right. How about this? I don't want yes men around me. I want everyone to tell the truth, even if it costs them their jobs. You're getting it.
All right. Yeah. I do want people all around me to tell them the truth, but if I don't like it,
right,
you might be out.
All right. You try one.
Okay. This one says, eagles soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines. Okay. I don't.
You want to soar like an eagle?
Yeah, but weasels
don't be a weasel.
Okay. But I think they're saying be a weasel.
No. They're not saying be a weasel.
Yeah, because they don't get sucked into the jet engine. It's like the early bird gets the worm, but the late mouse gets the cheese or something.
Try this one right here. This one will be more close to you. I've already pre-screened it.
You pre-screened it. All right. Yeah. We'll see if Angel can pull in some flavor and some color. Right. All right. This one, this is actually Oprah Winfrey said this. Okay, she says, it's much easier for me to make major life multi-million-dollar decisions than it is to decide on a carpet for my front porch. That's the truth. No kidding.
Agree?
No kidding.
No,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. I was trying to pick a new paint color for the inside of my house, tile color for the backsplash. That stuff those are hard decisions. But ask me about marketing or, business decisions. Like I can do that all day long.
Absolutely.
I agree with her.
All right. You ever been in a situation where, you got to break the news to your staff or whatnot that we're either downsizing or whatnot. But don't worry because there's a light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Yeah, except that it's been turned off due to budget cuts.
Right.
Hey, I did it.
You did it.
I did it. Okay. Give me another one.
Give me another one. All right. Well, here's a Polish proverb, and I think you're familiar with this one. Every time you feel yourself being pulled into other people's drama, repeat these words.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yay!
I love that phrase. And there are days where we really need to get out of people's drama. Not my circus, not my monkeys, one of my favorites. All right. Okay. So they
let's say you're giving a presentation out of town. You're not speaking to your employees or your group, but you're actually making a presentation for somebody else, right?
Okay.
You start by saying, my boss doesn't believe that money equals happiness. Instead of raises, he gives us Prozac.
Just start having those, and instead of like a little candy dish, at the reception desk, Prozac. Right. You'll be happier here.
Now Maggie Thatcher, right? Lady Margaret Thatcher.
Maggie.
It's what Bush called her.
Well, yeah.
Maggie.
I imagine he's actually had a conversation
Rod
with her.
Stewart sang about Maggie.
And okay, so you're going to call her
I'm just
Maggie.
saying.
Okay.
You remember the former prime minister?
Sure.
All right. She had a very cool thing.
And I love this one, and you can use this in a lot of different situations.
Right? In your presentation.
In Margaret Thatcher, she says, being powerful is like being a lady. If you have to tell people you are, then you aren't. It's almost, if you have to tell people I'm good at keeping secrets, yeah, you probably aren't. If you have to tell people that, I'm honest, you probably aren't. If you have to tell people, then what you are,
Right.
you aren't.
You probably aren't.
I like that.
Groucho Marx.
Oh, why? Why
Groucho,
for the Groucho Marx?
Groucho is underestimated as the brilliant man that he was, especially when it came to business things. He says this: only one man in 1,000 is a leader of men. The other 999 follow women. No argument there. No argument.
I can see why you are a fan of the Groucho Marx.
Right.
Yeah, following the women. We all do. All right, so fun stuff. All right, so when you're doing a presentation, I mean, do you kind of have these built in because your presentation is already dry, or do you kind of have a few little things in your pocket just in case?
I think you should have a few things in your pocket just in case, but I also think you build them in not because your presentation is dry, but because it is better with them. And let me give you some good classic examples. Your standard presentation is a slideshow where you're looking at the back of somebody because they are reading their own slides. Okay.
Oh, right.
So you want to make sure, if you're facing the audience and you're giving a presentation, you want to make sure that your audience is with you. And we have somebody said we have the attention span of a gnat. I think that's a little longer than that. You can typically go 30 seconds for every year of age that we are before we need a shift in attention in a presentation. So if you are 40 years old, that gives us a 20-minute attention span.
Oh,
really is. Now,
you know what though? I was going to say, just because you're 60, it's not necessarily that you have a 60-minute attention plan.
It'll be 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Right. If you've fallen asleep.
You might have fallen asleep at 60. But here's the thing. That doesn't mean you're going to go 30 minutes on droning on one topic, one thing, and all that without making a change. Take a look at television. Take a look at radio. Take a look at anything. We shift it up all the time, and television commercials are brilliant. Any television, because the camera angle changes every 3 to 5 to 7 seconds, right? And the reason for that, even football, they show you the play to its completion, and then boom, they show you a different angle, and then boom, they show you a different angle. And the reason for it is our attention span, it demands that. We've come to this gratuitous, I need new stimulation now kind of a world.
All right. And so when we're doing a presentation, we should take notice of that we don't have a 60-minute attention span for you to drone on about something. Minutes, bullet points, little bite size. I always, talk about little popcorn pieces. You don't have to tell us the whole thing, just the benefits, just really quick and easy, and move on.
That's exactly it. You nailed it. This is the deal, and this is why if you've got these little things, you're going to actually keep your audience engaged, and you will know as you make your presentations when the proper time for the proper line is to bring it in.
So I read this one. It says the most ineffective workers are systematically moved to the place where they can do the least damage. So if I move your position, you'll know.
Okie dokie.
Moving you to where you can do the least damage.
All right. Well, it could be like a commercial break, which is pretty much what we're up against now. But we will be back with more positive business talk coming up next. How to make a great impression on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Gain your own insight into the leading cause of divorce, money. Pick up your copy of Couples Money at couplesmoney.com and discover you're not alone in your financial struggles. Couples Money is written by a married couple in the financial industry, Chris and Marlo Felton. They share their personal story of financial transformation and insights they've gained from working with thousands of couples. Couples Money, what every couple should know about money and relationships, is available at Amazon or at couplesmoney.com. Get on the same page with your spouse with easy-to-follow concepts and action steps proven to work. Couples Money at couplesmoney.com.
Hi, Bill McCormick here to thank you for making the Crawford Stand part of your day, and to let you know that now you can hear the stand on demand. Just go online to www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. Click on the stand button and look for the title of the commentary you want. You can then click on it to read, print, listen, or download as an MP3. This new service is for commentaries broadcast since the beginning of this year, and they're right there on the stand page at www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. The Crawford Stand is a public affairs presentation for God and country.
The Dana Show, tonight at 7 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes it brighter. Footsteps even higher.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what Charlie's trying to do by playing What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger.
We are having
Intro to our show.
Quite an interesting chit-chat about tacos and the importance of tacos and having the right amount of meat and cheese and tomato in every single taco bite.
I love your personal assistant, Cher. Can I just say that?
Well,
she's my kind of people.
Well, okay, but you should say why. She offered
to
go do a taco run at 10:30 in the morning.
Right.
She's like, Eric, I don't know if they're open. And Eric said, oh, they're open.
They're open. Yeah.
But we are going to we're going to wait until a little while later to go and get the tacos. We do kind of have a little bit of a sciencey little form, thread going on throughout the show today. Did you notice?
We do.
Well, when you're talking about making a great first impression, science says
stop picking your nose.
First impressions are incredibly quick to form and hard to change. I saw something not too long ago that was talking about our first impressions. And once we have an impression on somebody and we make it in a split second, that the longer we see that person, our first impression doesn't change. It just strengthens our initial impression.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I think of the before and after pictures of people you see in the Weight Watchers commercials and things like that. Those, you know what I'm talking about, the before and after.
Like the makeover stuff?
No. Well, maybe the makeovers, but you got the diet before and afters.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Sure.
And you got somebody who clearly is larger, and then somebody who is
More fit.
much more fit, much more
Sure.
toned and whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure that they do some photoshopping and all that kind of stuff to make it all look better than maybe it really does. Or they don't show you the skin folds that, your surgery or whatever. But I wonder...
You're just like putting in, these images in my head.
I'm not the only one though that wonders.
Okay.
Okay, I saw the before. You showed me the before. If it were the after and I only see the after, okay, I take you at the after. That's my beginning impression, my first impression. But since you showed me the before, is it lingering in the back of somebody's head going, are you ever going to go back there? Are you really that person instead of this person?
Okay, so I'm going to say my quick answers.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Because we're not lingering thinking about anybody. We're lingering thinking about ourselves.
But the first impression.
Well, you know what? We're not lingering on that.
Hold on to that first impression. You said it.
Right. But it's what's in front of us. If all you saw was a picture and now you see the person,
yeah,
the picture isn't the first impression. It's the person.
Okay. When wanting to make, I don't know. I'm just
for
asking.
you.
I'm the jury's out. I'm not sure.
Do you have anything
these,
to base this on?
I am in my own question. And you see these people with the makeovers, right? The total body.
So maybe a man had a beard.
Oh yeah, he looks like.
No, he doesn't have a beard.
Right.
Here was a man who
the homeless guy that they do this makeover for.
Okay.
And he's got this weathered, beaten down, and I'm not saying it's bad to be homeless. Listen, folks, I get it. Life happens. That's not the point. The point is you've got this weathered, beaten, I stand on the corner with my cardboard sign, look to you, and then somebody comes over and they groom you and they do you, they put you in a 3-piece suit and before you know it, you look like Hugh Hefner or Donald Trump on a good hair day, whatever. Do you ever lose the impression that this guy let it go that far?
All right. So you are talking extremes. You're talking about somebody who was, lost 100 pounds or went from looking like a homeless person to looking like the CEO.
It all boils down to the first impression.
But you're talking about extremes of,
okay.
I was that and now I'm this.
I admit I'm talking about extremes.
And so when you make a gallant change like that, an extreme change like that, you're probably also changing a lot more than your appearance. You're changing your situation. You're changing the people you meet. You're changing where you hang out at. And so the people that are meeting you for the first time, you are the makeover person.
Yes, absolutely.
So
somebody's first impression isn't everybody's first impression.
Right, because their first impression is the new you. You may still have connections of people who knew the previous makeover you.
Right.
They know you. So there's no first impression. Those are the relationships that you had previously.
Right. Okay.
So there's the linger thing. They're not meeting you for the first time, seeing the old you and seeing the new you all at the same time.
Fair enough. No, I'm agreeing with you. Sure,
really?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, don't be skeptical. Jessica Stillman put out a list of things that are important if for the rest of us who are not making extreme adjustments, but maybe just wanting to make a great impression. And the first one is attend to the basics. Look, grooming, hygiene, those things are so important.
Well, because appearance and what we look like is our first filter. I went to a conference over the weekend and it was talking about how you show up in a space, your body language, your posture, your tone of voice, your expressions, the word you use. And it was so funny because then I saw a different presentation on Sunday, and it was a gentleman who was sitting on a stage in a chair that swiveled, and he kept swiveling like throughout. And
Like as a nervous thing?
it was kind of like a nervous thing. Like as he was scanning the audience, his whole body followed. And since I had just seen this thing on him, on your, how you show up, it was just interesting. But here's the thing. She also says that it doesn't matter if you get down, and this was Rachel Jane Groover. She says, if you've got your systems down, you've got your marketing down, you've got your product, you've learned, how to sell, the words to say, the package to put together, but that there's often the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And the elephant in the room is you. It's not the objection, oh, my customers can buy this on the internet, or my competition, is too much out there, or nobody's heard of. It's not your customer objections to your product and service. It's the objection to you and the image that you portray when you walk in the room, the lack of confidence, the demeanor that you have. And so it was really hard for the audience to get involved, because really what she's talking about is, are you not pleasant to be around, to look at? Is there body odor? Is there bad breath? Is there, is your facial hair just out of control? Is your perfume out of control?
Hello.
Is the way you dress distracting from the sale? Your piercings, your tattoos, your
attention to detail,
all of that. And she talked about the elephant in the room, and it was just very interesting, because to look in the mirror and to say, do I come off as somebody people want to do business with, one, and refer their friends and family
and
to do business with me? And it's really, it really is. It's not so much, okay, any of that is bad. Like, okay, they won't do business with you.
Right.
But if you're just to be aware of, there's a certain target audience that you appeal to more than others.
Absolutely. Speaking of being appealing, I found, and I didn't write this, Jessica Stillman says, as you'd expect from watching any Vin Diesel movie, for men, shaved heads convey dominance.
To who?
I'll be the negotiator. She didn't say. I'll be the negotiator. Are you trying
to convey dominance?
That,
by shaving your head?
Actually, not. No,
I don't
not
think.
At all. I do it because I have 6 hairs, and I would prefer to keep them under control.
It is a far more attractive look than balding.
Thank you. Yeah. Here's another thing. Don't skimp on the eye contact. Eye contact is so important. If
another elephant in the room, right? Like, can you even look people in the eye? Can you, or do your eyes gaze downward? Do they look off into the distance? Do you have trouble paying attention to the person in front of you?
And not their features.
Right. Eye contact is another one of those really strong things. You might have the great product, great service. You might work for Google, but if you can't look me in the eye when you talk to me, it doesn't matter.
And let me tell you something. Everybody's been distracted by the person who has a booger or a goober hanging around in their
or broccoli in their teeth.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Be the friend.
Just tell them.
Tell them.
Quit staring at it.
Just go like this. No, you do it. You do it just to get me to do that. Stop it. But what I'm talking about is tell them. Say, you know what, you got a little hangy. Yeah, there you go. And it's good and it helps.
But don't stare.
Please don't stare.
I think then there's that extreme of where you're just staring at the person and you're not blinking. It's just something very natural.
Absolutely.
But pay attention to the person you're talking to and just recognize the impression that you bring to the table, a lot of times just even unspoken.
So true. Hey, when we get back, we're going to talk about mentoring and the qualities that you as a mentor should bring to the table. That's coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Revitalize, release stress, and empower with Karen Corona's healing and transformational programs. Karen is a master healer and a teacher with 30 years experience providing holistic healing treatments, coaching, yoga, meditation classes, and retreats. Receive the healing inner tools you need to achieve your goals. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. That's 303-725-1119. Mention this ad and receive a free yoga class or a $150 coupon toward her upcoming healing and transformational retreat in October, set in the lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. Call today, 303-725-1119, or visit online at KarenCorona.com.
Join business owners and leaders from across the Front Range for an incredible leadership event featuring John Maxwell, Linda Kaplan-Taylor, and Tim Sanders as they share valuable lessons in leadership. Network with other leaders during this half-day simulcast on Friday, October 10th from 8:30 to 1 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Stapleton. L2 Learn Lead is here. The event is perfect for people who are busy running a business, family, or organization and are looking to become more effective. Leadership isn't just for those who have a team working for them, it's for you. The first 100 people to register on Eventbrite get tickets for only $69. That's Eventbrite/L2 Stapleton. Eventbrite/L2 Stapleton. Join us Friday, October 10th at the Embassy Suites in Stapleton.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, 5 to 8 tomorrow morning on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. We hope this has been informative and inspiring for you, and we've got even more this way. We're talking about mentoring. Do you subscribe to the whole notion of mentoring?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I actually find it to be very valuable to have somebody that you esteem, that you look up to. And I think there's probably two types of mentors that...
Those are bad ones.
All right. No, I was thinking mentors that you actually have a direct contact and access to. And then even mentors that are people you've never met, but you still esteem and kind of follow. And even though you don't have a conversation, you can still consider them to be a mentor.
Interesting. Well, I see where you're going with that, and I assume, I guess I can't find an inspiration maybe, but I don't know if I would say that's a mentoring relationship.
Well, they don't know they're mentoring me, but I do.
Sounds like you're dealing with stalking.
No, it's taking
two types of mentors: those that are stalked and those that come along willingly. Pretty sure that's what I heard.
You don't have anybody that you've ever looked at from afar and said, okay, I like what they're doing. I like their style, I like their
Yes.
leadership. I like the path that they've
Yes.
taken, and I want to learn from that.
I consider them inspirational, and I do learn from them and whatnot, but I don't consider them mentors.
All right. Okay. So a mentor is strictly somebody you have a relationship with.
I think so. If you define mentor, again, we're defining it now, aren't we?
Okay.
I think that a mentor needs to have a one-on-one, two-way relationship with the mentee.
Okay. All right. I get that. And I've had people that I do have a relationship as well. But when you think about what you're going to get from a mentor and qualities to look for in a mentor, I mean, you want them to share their wisdom with you, right?
Yes.
Well, I think that they don't have to share that wisdom one-on-one with me in order to, I don't have to meet with them one-on-one.
No,
to
you can
glean
read a
some of
book.
their wisdom, right?
You could read a book. You
I
could
can
watch
read
them
about
from
them.
the stage.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right. So I can still
Still not
glean
mentors.
their wisdom. All right. Okay.
I'm messing with you. Semantics aside, there are some qualities that you want to look for, either in a mentor or somebody that you esteem from a distance.
Well, and I think that there's an element of, like, you can learn what people are doing. You can watch what people are doing. You look at their website, you look at their Facebook page, you can see the what behind everything.
Sure.
All of our businesses are pretty much open books these days. But really, I think when you follow somebody and you're allowing them to kind of breathe life and wisdom into you, it's the why behind what they did.
Absolutely.
That is far more valuable. And so, you think of somebody like Steve Jobs and
Yes.
you've read his biography or you watched him and you've seen the videos.
Jobs
and-
your mentor?
No.
Okay.
But you get the why behind some of the things that he's done, and his why. He could be a mentor for people that he never met, because you can glean the wisdom from him and the why and how he's done and what he's done with his relationships and in his business. I think he could be a mentor for people who have never met him.
All right. Okay. I think of my father. My father clearly was one of my mentors growing up. And
Can a parent be a mentor?
Absolutely.
Because he was your father.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's kind of built in that he has a stake in your outcome.
People wear different badges, and clearly he could be a mentor. He could be my father without being my mentor.
Okay.
Or I can assign him, and he can embrace the role of mentor, which is to come alongside me to impart to me his wisdom, to
I think that's
teach me the important things in life.
a natural part of being a father to your son, though. And I think that the role changes because you've grown up and you're receiving. Don't you find, like, our parents, like, when we're little, they're super smart, they know everything. Oh my gosh, Mom, how did you know that? You go through a phase of, you don't know anything, you don't know what I'm going through, and you're too old to even know. And then you come out later and you're like, oh my
They're
gosh,
the
you're so
smartest people
smart.
in the world, right? No, I understand all that, but you know what? We could boil it down and say a father is simply a biological action. I mean, we're not talking about necessarily them being a mentor. And if you talk about the greater problems in America and as a society, perhaps we could make the case that too many fathers are not mentors. But that's really not where I want to go with this. I mean,
Good you didn't say that,
but
Ben,
you
because
could,
since you didn't want to go there.
You could, and everybody in America is now nodding their head and going, yeah, he's right. That's true.
Everybody nodding, he's right.
Well, everybody that's listening.
Sure.
Nod your head. Thank you. Say he's right.
No.
Jeez. You're just being precocious now. Another quality that I think to a mentor is discretion. Just because you now know stuff about me and we're transparent in our communication and whatnot, or just because you have wisdom about a certain thing that I'm about ready to embark on in my life process, doesn't mean that you have to share all your knowledge. Use discretion. You know stuff about. Are you a mentor to your children?
I didn't consider that I'm a mentor. No.
As your children mature, especially as they
Do you consider yourself a mentor?
Absolutely.
Do? Okay.
Yes.
See, I just think I'm,
But I know
parent.
stuff about relationships and things that I have experienced that they have not yet
so
experienced.
outside
and I'm
of
share all of it.
the father or the parent-child relationship, because there is, I mean, as a parent, you know stuff. As the child, you know stuff about your parents.
Right.
I think that if you have a mentor that's not related to you,
Okay, I've got one of those.
that the discretion is far more important, because of course as parents we don't go around telling everything that our kids did. Like it's just kind of built in, I think, too, to the relationship.
Right.
But when you're not related to that person,
You still don't go around telling everything that you know.
this is where I think the discretion is far more valuable and a far more important key, because you've got to be able to open up and trust. I think you have that open up and trust with your parent.
Absolutely, I agree. The final one, honesty. Listen, if you ask your mentor for advice, buckle up and get ready to experience honesty. Right?
The hard answer.
The hard answer sometimes. It's
And
very, very important.
And it is. I think this is where the mentors can come alongside and say, this is tough, this is going to hurt, but you're going to get through it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, qualities to a mentor, however you define your mentor or mentee relationship.
So you're a mentor to your children.
I'm a mentor to my children. I've been a mentor to a number of people in business. I've been a mentor to you. Oh, you got quiet. That's a bad time for silence. I have been a mentor to you.
You know what? I think that we have to go.
Convenient
You're the
timing
one
for a break. I am the
letting me know
timekeeper.
that the time is here. And I think that just because you have people in your life that you have learned from, does that automatically put them in the mentor box?
I don't know.
I say no.
We'll be back after these messages and station ID.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
Looking for a new career? Plan to attend the Job News Career Fair Tuesday, October 7th at the National Western Complex between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Representatives from top Denver employers will be hiring hundreds of positions, and there will be special transportation and healthcare pavilions at the career fair. Pre-registration is at jobnewsdenver.com. That's jobnewsdenver.com. Skip the line by printing out your registration form and bring it with you to the event. With thousands of people throughout Colorado looking for jobs, now is the time to find not just a job, but a career. At the Job News Career Fair, Tuesday, October 7th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Join Crawford Broadcasting Company and top Denver employers at the National Western Complex, 4655 Humboldt Street in Denver, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's jobnewsdenver.com, jobnewsdenver.com.
Get auto theft off your street. Stopping it takes the whole community. Call 911 or a non-emergency line to report suspicious activity. Learn more at lockdownyourcar.org. Brought to you by Coloradans Against Auto Theft, the Colorado Broadcasters Association, and this station.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver. Listen live at KLZ560radio.com. KLZ 560, a Crawford Broadcasting God and Country station.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster.
The system broke down on September 19th.
The director of the Secret Service, Julia Pearson, being grilled by the House Oversight Committee after news that the White House jumper gets a lot deeper into the building than the Secret Service first admits. The first reports say Omar Gonzalez tackled just inside the main entrance to the mansion, but reports now saying he makes it through the front door with a knife, making it past the stairs leading to the first family's living quarters all the way into the East Room before being tackled. Republican Representative Darrell Issa of California chairs the committee.
How was he able to sprint almost the entire length of a football field without being intercepted by guards inside the fence? Why didn't security dogs stop him in his tracks? What about the SWAT team? Why was there no guard stationed at the front door of the White House? And yes, How much would it cost to lock the front door of the White House?
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
I'm Lex Friedman. I run my own business, so I know from experience, hiring new employees can be tough. Posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites, and now you can. With ZipRecruiter.com, you can post your job to 50-plus job sites, including Craigslist, LinkedIn, and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 200,000 businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio. One more time, to try it for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/talkradio.
You've been listening to the Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, brought to you by Mass Mutual Colorado. Experience Pros, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We're here to remind you, small business is big business, and your business is our business. What?
No.
Just give me that sly little good-looking kind of, you're going to do something funny.
No. I you've got your quite interesting book open. I'm ready to be
when you think
fascinated.
When you think of successful people in the world, what names come to mind? Anybody come to mind? Like super successful, Uber. Wow.
Like the Facebook guy, or Oprah Winfrey, or Walt Disney.
Walt Disney. Walt Disney.
Did I say something?
He's a successful guy, right? Did you know that he was so poor in his 20s that he had to eat dog food? Did you know that?
No, I did not know
Walt
that.
Disney.
You hear these stories of people that have made it, have succeeded, but at the time that they did, they were living in their car, or they had sold everything and living in somebody's basement, sleeping on somebody's couch. Like they put everything into this dream of, whatever their dream was, and really pretty much had hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
And we're living at rock bottom when the phone call came, or the answer, or the sale, or the customer, or the investor, when it finally hit. And it's so funny because we talk to people all the time that, say that they're down and out and they're struggling. And we, for the most part, don't know struggle.
No.
We're not eating dog food.
Dog food is so germy.
Is that the place where we have to get to before we're going to hit success?
I certainly hope not.
Dog food. I would think there's a lot of other things.
Germy, because they put it in a bowl. They never wash the bowl. They just put it in the bowl again. It gets all those germs all over it. And
is that what you did to your dog? You never washed your little dog's
Do you wash?
bowl?
Oh, you don't have a dog.
I don't, but I would wash it.
People don't wash the dog bowl every single time. They do.
Yes, they do.
It's not like a plate on the dinner table.
Yes, they do.
You are wrong.
How do you know?
They don't wash the dog bowl every time. They wash it when they can see the germs have built out to Mount Vesuvius.
That's not true.
It is
That's
totally
not true. No. They wash the dog bowl.
Tell us on our Facebook wall.
So maybe
tell us on our Facebook wall. It's facebook.com.
Maybe you put you fill the dog bowl 3 times a day or whatever. Maybe you don't do it, but you wash it every day.
No.
Yeah, at night, throwing all the dishes in the dishwasher. You throw the dog bowl in, and so it's there in the morning. I laugh
at such things.
Okay, so maybe not the food bowl. But the water bowl, you wash out the water bowl.
Nay. You just pour more water in.
You do not.
You
don't. Do you do that with your coffee
Once
pot
a
too?
week, I guarantee.
Once a week?
Oh, maybe.
No.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. Is it because they think they just lick it clean and it's
Are you
like,
worried about the germs? You sound like you're worried about the germs. You should be worried about your own computer keyboard.
No, I've got a cute little. Look at my computer keyboard. I've got a.
Hold that to the screen.
I've got.
Okay, see that?
Folks,
if you're not looking at the video now, you need to go take a look at the video. Come back when you get a chance.
Cover. It covers all the keys on my keyboard.
Yeah, covered with germs. The average keyboard contains 3,295 germs per square inch.
But it's my goo.
Your goo.
My own personal
Shall we talk
goo.
about the fecal matter in your bathroom, where you, Angel, are on the record as to have said you eat breakfast?
It's my goo.
1,339 quite interesting facts
that
make your jaw drop.
Do you swallow your own saliva, or do you always spit? Do you know how much goo is in germs is in there? It's your own goo. It's okay.
Tell that to the dog. Just saying.
Is it because you think they lick the bowl clean enough that they don't have to wash it?
Look, we talked about all this, and I didn't even get to talk to you about the technology that's coming out. Did you know that there's a new bra cam?
A bra camera? A camera for my bra?
Well, maybe not for your bra, but in Paris, they're doing this cool thing. The bra cam video captures men, women, children in the act of glancing at and staring at women's breasts in public.
Do we really want to know that?
Would you do that? Would you catch people looking at you?
I don't think that people are looking at my breasts, but I might get a butt cam.
Ew. We'll be back after these messages with the Real Tech Guy coming next on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Mark your calendars for October 1st for the unveiling of the brand new Extreme Customer Service Directory. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is the go-to place to find companies offering the best in customer service. The new directory is the very best place to feature your company for more visibility. And the Extreme Customer Service Directory is the only place to fan brag, leave 5-star reviews, promote your favorite companies, and share the revolution of kindness in business. The new site launches on October 1st. Take part in the excitement that comes by combining radio and internet marketing for the best in business. We're launching the new site on October 1st. Be sure to tell your friends.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at MediProSolutions.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Hi, ladies. This is Angel, and I want to let you in on one of my favorite fashion secrets. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella's studio for a full year, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella's studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara. And all of the compliments I get. Get yours today. Call Carabella's studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. And to ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. 303-909-9585.
Back to school is just like back to work. Families relocate, businesses open new offices, and you need to order new phone lines, equipment, and internet connections. Hi, this is Eric, encouraging you to do what we did. Call Lori White and Lorianne Communications and let her do it all for you. From phone lines to cable installation, Lori is your phone gal. She's always ready to serve your back-to-work needs. Call Lori today, 303-419-3415. That's 303-419-3415, or online at loriancom.com. That's LORIANCOMM.com.
Bob Duco, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
What you're thinking?
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. You know, we just kind of gave a little nod to technology in the last segment, but we really want to talk about some cool stuff happening here in Denver.
In Denver, and we brought in a gentleman that you have probably heard of. You've probably seen him on TV because he does a regular monthly spot as the tech expert for Fox 31 TV on their morning show. He's also been named one of the 10 most powerful salespeople in Colorado. He's also the president of the Denver Biz Tech Expo. David DeCamillis, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you. You make me sound really important.
You are really important, and I'm very interested. I'm interested in the Denver Biz Tech Expo. What's going on? When is it? And what can we expect?
So it's next Thursday, October 9th at Wings Over the Rockies Air and Space Museum.
Very
it's an
cool.
all-day event. I'm with Platte River Networks, and we created this event initially 3 years ago for our small business customers. But what happened was we found a need for technology to be showcased in Colorado that wasn't being filled. So it exploded. We went from 20 exhibitors and vendors to now we'll have 60 of the top technology providers from all over the globe coming to this location to show off their cool stuff.
Well, and a cool location.
Oh, yeah. It's the history of aviation meets the history of technology.
What a great place to host it. Okay, so the Denver Biz Tech Expo, who should attend?
Pretty much anyone in business that uses technology. So any size company, any industry, government, education.
Do you count our phones as being, we use technology?
Oh, yeah.
So
Tablets
everybody.
and
Send you to the
smartphones.
moon.
And all the applications that you're using on your phones to run your business, you're accessing your data, your email. It's all technology now.
Can we talk a little bit about some of the vendors that are going to be there and some of the things we're going to get to see?
Definitely. We're really happy to have Lattice. They've been our main sponsor. If you don't know Lattice, but they're a local data center with actually global data centers. They provide cloud services, infrastructure, data center services. They're our main sponsor and have been behind us the whole way. We like to have a local company, but then we always bring in the big boys. So we have the Microsofts and the Dells and the Samsungs and the T-Mobiles and the CenturyLinks and the Windstreams and the HPs, etc. And they're all bringing their latest and greatest technology. What we try to do is create a forum where the business owners and business decision makers could actually touch the technology, experience it, see it, and see how it's going to improve their business.
David, how do you keep up? I mean, when we talk technology, it's in everything these days. We had the internet go down at our home a couple weeks ago, and we pretty much discovered we are a complete crutch at home. And even in business, if we didn't have the internet, how do you keep up? How do you know what trends to follow and what kind of things are going to fade into the background?
We can't keep up. That's why you depend on vendors and events like ours. That's why we created it, because there is so much technology out there coming out new every day. I mean, we won't have a broadcam like you mentioned previously.
You might.
Although that would be kind of cool. But we will have the latest and greatest. And you also mentioned to keep up, security is a big concern.
Yes.
I mean, obviously we read Target, Home Depot, now Jimmy John's.
Right.
They're getting hacked. Well, you have to protect your business. You have to protect your data. You have to protect that information. And this event, one of the themes is security. We're actually bringing in experts from DC, from Homeland Security, from Secret Service, from NIST, and Fortinet, which is one of the biggest security providers, is actually going to run this panel of experts. So they're going to have a booth showing technology that will help secure your business.
All right, David, I got a question for you, because you get to see and play with and review all the really cool gadgets and gizmos, right? What can we tell us some cool stuff happening recently?
Oh, obviously, Apple always comes out with cool products, and the direction that tablets are going is awesome. I mean, I think pretty much laptops will disappear and we'll all have convertibles. It'll be a convertible is basically a laptop and a tablet combined.
Sure.
I thought I was going to drive with the top down, man. You got me all excited. Computers are gone and we're driving convertibles.
I think watches are interesting. You're seeing a bunch of different watch makers. I mean, for me, I would love to be able to do a lot from my watch and not have to carry everything else. You know? And I think
it's coming, right?
It is. I mean, they're coming out, and Apple's coming out with a watch, but Sony's already making a really cool one. You also think about your phones becoming your wallets. I think I noticed on the back of yours, you have your ID and your credit cards. I have mine too, but also being able to bank electronically within the phone and securing it.
Right.
But that's where security becomes so important.
Sure.
Mobility and integration are the other themes of the event, and we just described mobility and integrating finances into our smartphones so that it all applies.
It is super duper exciting. The Denver Biz Tech Expo, it's going on next week. Let's give some details for how people can show up, and do they need to pre-register, get tickets?
That's a good point. If you pre-register online at our website, denverbiztechexpo.com, it's free until midnight tonight.
Come on.
Yep. And that includes the VIP pass. So you'll get lunch, you'll get some freebies, etc.
You're getting lunch, you're getting the expo, you're getting jets and fighter planes and Orville Wright and all that stuff too.
And Mayor Hancock's our keynote speaker.
Come on.
So yeah, but you have to go to the website before midnight tonight to register. Otherwise, it's $25 per person.
DenverBizTechExpo.com.
That's correct.
All
and
right.
don't fret about the $25. We actually take that money and apply all of that to the Young Women in Technology Scholarship that we created with Denver Public Schools.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. All right. Denver Biz Tech Expo. Sign up today. Get your tickets. DenverBizTechExpo.com. So it's a lunch. Is it an all-day event?
All-day event, and we'll have a mobility panel that's sponsored by Samsung. We'll have a security panel. We have the town hall panel with some industry leaders and local leaders, plus different speakers like Axient. They have an awesome business continuity solution. And, of course, the interactive booths, 60 booths on the floor.
Well, we love it. DenverBizTechExpo.com. Sign up now. It's free until
midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. All right.
All right. This has been David DeCamillis with, he's the president of the Denver Biz Tech Expo and also with Platte River Networks. David, what else do we need to know?
We have a really cool happy hour.
No, you just made it. I'm in. David, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.
Absolutely. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C2 Computer Consulting. C2 is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C2 at 303-933-1113.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark, today at noon on KLZ 560.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for tuning in. It's time for business tips and insights. And of course, these business tips and insights brought to you by McDonald Volvo.
Absolutely. We've got Will Routon from McDonald Volvo on the phone with us. Hi, Will.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Will, we're doing fantastic, even if I get my tongue wrapped around my IT so that I can't see what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's rough.
It can be. Will, what's on your mind today, man?
Well, it's the last day of the month. It's the busiest day for us in the car business. It's the day that seems like no matter what, everybody waits to the end of the month to make the deals. They understand that car dealers have our best deals waiting for them, trying to get our end-of-month quotas put together on the last day, and we're no different. We're trying to make deals happen now.
Oh, that's kind of exciting. I didn't realize that the last day of the month. Maybe we can sweet talk you into something because you're trying to hit a quota at the end of the month. Is that like a little tip for us?
Yep, it's a well-known thing that in the car business, if you wait till the very end of the month, you're typically going to get a pretty decent deal.
Nice, and that's today.
There's a couple of deals that I've got right now. I've got a 2014 S80 that's still $10,000 off of MSRP. It's $43,000. It was $53,000.
$10,000.
$10,000.
I could
That's a down payment on a house or something.
Right. I've got 7 2014 XC90s that are $5,000 off. They start as low as $39,000.
And you're still talking about Volvos that are brand new, yes?
Brand new cars.
And
they're all new.
Safest car in the world.
Safest car you can get.
Come on.
Right? That's what.
All right, this is pretty exciting. All right, so McDonald Volvo, 6100 South Broadway in Littleton. And Will, when they come in, they can ask to talk to you, right?
They can ask just to talk directly with me. And if they mention the Experienced Pros, if they come in and say, I heard you on the Experienced Pros, I will give them an additional $500 off our already low prices on the internet, or a free bike or ski rack just for mentioning you guys.
A free rack.
Oh my gosh.
A free rack. You guys have very nice racks over there too.
They're amazing racks.
Yeah. A bike rack, ski rack.
Yeah, they're
racks.
Awesome.
You're gonna need
a camera.
You're gonna need a camera for those racks.
Sorry, Will.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So we said it. You didn't. It was nice having you as a client.
No, but a free. Okay, rack doesn't necessarily. It's a bike rack. It's a ski rack, and it's a free rack. It's a free rack.
You want to make sure that it's secure.
Just for mentioning Eric.
Right.
Eric will get you a free rack.
I want Eric's rack. That's all you got to say.
Wow.
But on top of that, we've also got 34 used cars in stock. I mean, in all kinds of range. I've got a car as low as $2,600, $2,600 for a 1993 Buick Regal, all the way up to $59,999 for a 2013 Range Rover.
Do you guys did you guys inspect those cars and make sure that they're roadworthy and all that?
Absolutely. We just wholesale the ones that we don't check out well. Send them off to the auction.
Ladies and gentlemen, run, don't walk to McDonald Volvo. You can find them on Broadway. What's the address, Will?
6100 South Broadway, right on South Car Road down here in Littleton.
Well, you can check out some of the deals they've got posted on their website as well at mcdonaldvolvo.com, mcdonaldvolvo.com. And the free rack deal is a pretty sweet thing just for our Experience Pros listeners. We love that you're doing that for us. But I think one of the greatest things about walking into McDonald Volvo is you've got access to the general manager right there.
That's right.
And he wants to talk with you. And apparently the last day, I didn't know, but the last day is the day to make your sweet deal. So can they call you, Will, or do you just want to show up? Okay, what's the phone number?
My direct line to my desk, 303-738-4803.
Give that one more time, please, Will.
303-738-4803.
I love this, and I'll tell you what. If Will's not just a client; he is a good friend of Angels and ours, and we want you to know we trust the quality, the care, and the customer service. Members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory and great folks. I had no idea that you sold cars down to 20. What was that?
$2,600.
$2,600. Somebody needs a car for their daughter or for their son for college. Go now. They'll stand behind it, and so will we, folks. Good stuff. Will, one more time with the phone number.
303-738-4803.
McDonald Volvo. This is all you need to know.
I love it. I love it. Well, thanks so much for being a part of the show this week. And every week you can tune in on Tuesday mornings and listen to Will and talk about the safety of Volvo, how wonderful their cars are, and he offers some great deals.
Ask for my rack.
Yeah, ask for Eric's rack when you go into McDonald Volvo, and check out the cars online at their website before you head on down there. But make sure you go in today. Well, thanks so much for being a part of the show.
Perfect. Thanks again, guys.
All right, folks, when we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Stop repeating the financial behaviors that are keeping you broke. Register for a free teleseminar on Wednesday, September 10th, and learn the common mistakes couples make that destroy your finances and often your relationship. Brought to you by Couples Money, you'll learn how to break the cycle and start creating real wealth. It's a free seminar taught by the Couples Money experts, Chris and Marlo Felton. Break out of your current financial cycle and get on the same page with your spouse. Whether you've been married for decades or engaged to be married, sign up for the free teleseminar at couplesmoney.com. That's couplesmoney.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Hi, this is Eric, and I want to talk to you about my friends over at McDonald Volvo. This family-owned business has been delivering extreme customer service for almost 50 years right here in our neighborhood. With upfront worry-free pricing and super personalized service, your best car buying experience is at McDonald Volvo. General Manager Will Routon is a great friend, and he wants to meet you personally. Call him at 303-738-4803. That's 303-738-4803, and tell him the pros sent you.
If you have an old car that spews out stinky exhaust smoke, donate it to the Clear the Air Foundation. Learn more at cleartheairfoundation.org. Sponsored by the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association and aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark is coming up at noon on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. Hey, do you are you stressed out?
Why do you ask me that?
I don't know.
Why, do I have a demeanor that says I'm stressed out?
Let's
check. On Sunday, the topic at church was on margins.
Margins?
On margins. And when you first hear margins, you think profit margins and business margins and
a little space to the left of the notepad.
It's a little space, right? And it was talking about margins and financial margins and stress margins. But when we have zero margins, whether it's financial margins or time margins or relationship margins, we have no space, is when we tend to get really stressed out. And so if you don't have a cushion in your bank account and you go to the grocery store and you're buying groceries and you're kind of stressed out that you might not, your debit card might be declined because you have no margin. Or when you book your day back to back to back to back, and then maybe somebody's running late or you hit some traffic or kind of a little snag, you get all frustrated and you get road rage because you've got no margin.
Okay.
Somebody on the highway cuts you off, and if you had a little margin in time of where you needed to go and a little cushion. And so in my house, we have a financial cushion built into my bank account.
I love a little cushion.
And so we have these little cushions. But when you don't have margin and you don't have cushion, you tend to get stressed out.
Right.
And so here are some signs.
Yeah. In fact, we're going to see if you are stressed out, Angel. All right. So here we go. The top 8 signs that Angel is stressed out or not.
Crud.
We'll find out.
Crud.
Number 1.
Crud.
You lose your temper a little more quickly.
Okay.
Is that true or not? Yes or no?
So wait a minute. I'm trying to answer.
Your Honor.
Here's what happened.
To approach the bench.
I can I've got control and I've got patience and.
What does your husband call you?
A volcano. But when I erupt, it's like there's no warning. I just, somebody will say something or something will happen and I will blow up and I will walk in the house. And this happened a few months ago. Like somebody made fish sticks for dinner.
Right.
I had to send myself into timeout because it was
I'd pay money to see what that looks like.
I just sent myself to my room so I wouldn't yell at the children that I
Angel?
Love.
Get to your room right now.
I just sent myself in because, it would be, you work all day and you put so much in and you feel like you give.
Yeah.
And all that somebody could do at my house was put together, take something out of the freezer, put it on the pan and stick it in the oven. It didn't go into a fish taco.
What we used to call dinner back in the day.
No, it didn't have any side dish. It was like the laziest thing in the world that you could do on a day where I felt like everybody around me was just being a little lazy.
By the way, speaking of volcanoes, your husband calls you one. You breathe. Easy now.
Actually, that is a good margin.
All right. But did you notice? First of all, there's a volcano going crazy over in Japan now. And they just announced 2 days ago that Mount St. Helens, the one in Washington, that boom. Remember that when we were kids?
Okay.
It's getting ready to erupt again. And the headline said, Mount St. Helens ready to erupt again. Could be days, weeks, months, years, or even decades.
Days to decades?
Yeah.
You can't get a little more
That was the newspaper
scientific
headline.
behind that?
That was the newspaper
At some
headline.
point in the future, let me just tell you, something bad's going to happen.
Well, let me just say this.
Could be
Angel's
today,
more likely to erupt
could be
before Mount St. Helens.
tomorrow,
I'm just
could
saying.
be decades. But in the
Ba-boom.
future, something bad is going to happen.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
this is when I have no margin.
So 8 signs that Angel is stressed out. You lose your temper a little more quickly. Check. Next one. Do you seem a little more anxious more regularly?
Okay, there's a lot more on my plate.
Not necessary to explain. Is it a yes or a no?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. Okay. So, check. All right. Do you get more impatient than usual?
Well, you know what? If you would just do, and people would just do what they said they would
All
do.
those other people.
If they would do what they said they would do. But the thing is, people say they'll do something, and then they don't do something, and they're like, well, but this other thing didn't happen. Okay, but you said you'd do it. Sorry. Maybe.
Check.
I need a
All right.
vacation.
No. Wait. We were not.
I need a
not done.
I need a
We have not yet
massage,
assessed. There's
and
8 of
I need a
them.
vacation, and possibly a cocktail.
There's a massage for you. Good. Let's go on because those are only 3.
Okay. All right. So the answer is probably I am
You
stressed
don't
out.
know yet. We got to find out. We got to go through all 8 because we got to get to the last one. So
You know what?
Here
This
we
whole
go.
thing is stressing me out.
No. Breathe.
Just get to the bottom line.
No. We're not there yet, and it's really worth waiting for.
Not being very patient.
Trust me. Do you see and then solve new problems slower than usual?
Slower?
Yeah. Do you see and solve new problems more slowly?
No.
Oh, okay. Nope. See?
All right. No, we're getting it
turning
done.
the corner
We're getting it
here.
done. Oh, okay.
We're turning the corner.
Okay.
All right. Do you lose your focus more frequently?
Oh, no. I am focused. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. And I know it's the.
Really?
You think I'm unfocused?
Let's talk about that for just a minute. I get to work. I've got all my lists of things to do. I check them off and I sit at my desk and I do them all. And then when I get into the car, I start realizing I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that.
It wasn't on the list. It wasn't on the list. When I
It
don't
was.
put it on the list, no. Because I read it, because I got a phone call, or because I got a text.
Oh,
it didn't
you
mean it
lost your
ended up
focus and
on
didn't
my
make it on the list?
It didn't make it on the
You
list.
lost your focus to get it on the list.
Is that what happened?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that
Let's
your
call
spin?
that a check.
Is that your spin?
Do you suffer more memory lapses?
I don't think so. How would I know? I don't remember.
Actually, I will testify on your behalf.
do-
Your memory is rock solid. It is selective.
List for
It
today.
is totally selective. Rock solid. So yeah, you're good. You're good there. 2 out of 6 so far. Do you perform meaningless tasks repeatedly?
What is a meaningless task? I don't perform any tasks meaninglessly, let alone repeatedly. What would be a meaningless task?
I don't know.
I don't have any of those.
No?
Everything I do is with purpose and intention or delegation.
No.
You perform our meaningless tasks.
I do not perform.
You
Actually, I
perform my
probably do.
meaningless tasks.
Yeah, that's true. I do. Yeah, so they know. See, you got 3 out of 7. So the jury's still out. This one could balance it out, and you're not stressed out at all.
All right.
right.
Mhm.
Angel Tussey, do you find yourself preoccupied with making to-do lists?
That doesn't stress me out. That helps me get stuff done.
Answer the question.
Well, that is not stressful.
Are
That's
you
how
preoccupied with making to-do lists? Yes or no?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Checkity, checkmate.
It's the checklist that gets my
Angel's
stuff done.
Stressed out.
That doesn't, no, the checklist calm me when I get to write down. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to
Stick your
stress
two
about
fingers
it.
right underneath your
and
neck
then
right
I get
here.
to
Right
check
here.
it off.
Stick your fingers right under your chin. No, not under my chin. Those are sharp. No, stop that. Yikes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've discovered Angel Tussey is stressed out.
No, we did not. I will readily admit that my plate runneth over these days. There's a lot going on. And I am making really stupid mistakes, which really aggravates the heck out of me when I do that. Because I know it's stupid. And if I would just breathe and calm down and use my checklist, my to-do list to keep me focused and on track, it will get done. The important stuff gets done.
So,
I need to say no to a few things. I need to pass off some of these meaningless tasks to other people. It's I gotta breathe. I just need to breathe.
Okay, so let's ask what do you do when you are stressed out? You made a list. You made another list.
The list for
I believe
me
your list
are
included
calming.
a massage.
I know that's not on my list, but I think I'm gonna make an appointment to get a massage. I even have. Here's how sad this is.
I recommend Elements Massage.
I have a gift card
You do.
for
90
an hour. Oh, a 90-minute massage
Right.
at Elements. I just need to make the time to get my little stressed out booty over there.
Right.
I do. You know what really does help me de-stress, and I've said this repeatedly.
It's something about alcohol.
The working out at the end of the workday
Oh yeah.
really does help me de-stress. It gets me out of the office, and especially when I've had you've just had a funky work day, to get out of your mind and just go out and scream.
It does center you. Can I recommend a place? We go to Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe.
Andre is our personal trainer over there. He still challenges us.
Oh, gosh.
Even, we keep thinking that, it's just going to be easy. But the nice thing is we are still challenged. We are still motivated, and he's working out new muscle groups all the time. And we feel so much better after leaving there. Love it when we go to an Andre class, and he only teaches at the Parker and Arapahoe Orange Theory Fitness location.
Fantastic experience.
I need to go work out right now. You stress me out.
I do not.
Yeah, that whole thing.
No,
and
just because we're talking about you.
Do you ever find like somebody will come up to you and they're like, ooh, are you tired? Do you not feel good? I'm like, well, I was fine until you brought it up and somebody else drew attention to it. And so
it's like the church lady who comes over and says, the Lord told me. And then about you.
And then dumps all over you. Oh, you didn't know?
Listen, we hope this didn't stress you out and you enjoyed our
I'm plenty stressed out for enough people.
No,
Thank you very much.
relax. It's all going to be okay.
You did that on purpose.
No, I did not. I brought the thing because I wanted to know, are you stressed out? And frankly, you passed the test. You're all right. You're in balance.
You know what? And I know that a little bit of stress is what helps us to get the job done, right? It's the end of the month, the last day of the month. Right. So there's deadlines. There's things we want to accomplish. We're launching a brand new directory.
It's where we get our best work done.
Tomorrow. And so there's deadlines there as well. And I think that built-in challenges is what kind of keeps us on our toes and keeps us sharp. But there is a fine line where you tip over to being sharp and motivated and productive and energized.
Yeah.
To where, okay, now I'm actually letting things fall through the cracks. I'm saying yes to too many things, and I'm not writing things down. I'm not keeping the right list. And so I think I am teetering on the edge right there.
Well, you can find de-stress. You can de-stress yourself by knowing about Perfect Cloud Solutions. This segment has been brought to you by Perfect Cloud Solutions. They have voice over IP. They've got all the technology that you need, and they've got it at a great price. Their service is second to none. Perfect Cloud Solutions, where I believe they're doing a golf tournament here on the 6th of October.
They are doing a golf tournament. You can check it out at businesslinksgolftournament.com, where you can sign up. The golf tournament is on Monday, October 6th. You can still participate and golf. The tournament actually benefits the TAPS program, which is Tragedy Assistance for Military Survivors.
Very important.
Love the Perfect Cloud Solutions website's very calming. They've got clouds. It's got good colors. It's de-stressing me instantly.
PerfectCloudSolutions.com. Folks, we'll be back with more right after this. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Revitalize, release stress, and empower with Karen Corona's healing and transformational programs. Karen is a master healer and a teacher with 30 years experience providing holistic healing treatments, coaching, yoga, meditation classes, and retreats. Receive the healing inner tools you need to achieve your goals. Call Karen today and get started. 303-725-1119. That's 303-725-1119. Mention this ad and receive a free yoga class or a $150 coupon toward her upcoming healing and transformational retreat in October, set in the lovely Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico. Call today, 303-725-1119, or visit online at KarenCorona.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Join business owners and leaders from across the Front Range for an incredible leadership event featuring John Maxwell, Linda Kaplan-Taylor, and Tim Sanders as they share valuable lessons in leadership. Network with other leaders during this half-day simulcast on Friday, October 10th from 8:30 to 1 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Stapleton. L2 Learn Lead is here. The event is perfect for people who are busy running a business, family, or organization and are looking to become more effective. Leadership isn't just for those who have a team working for them, it's for you. The first 100 people to register on Eventbrite get tickets for only $69. That's Eventbrite/L2 Stapleton. Eventbrite/L2 Stapleton. Join us Friday, October 10th at the Embassy Suites in Stapleton.
John Rush, today at 2 on KLZ 560.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
Hi, this is Dr. Ivan Meisner, New York Times bestselling author and founder of BNI, the world's largest networking organization. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, the #1 best positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
All right. I have too much time on my hands and not enough things to fill it.
Says no one ever.
So in the last segment, we talked about, being stressed. And I think that for so many of us, we have these great intentions. We know we come into our work week, we've got pretty, vague sense of what needs to happen and be accomplished. But, we end up, we get to work, we sit down at our computers, we're reading our emails.
Right. From bed.
Kind of respond to a few other things. We put out a few fires, deal with other people's problems. And by the end of the day, we can hardly remember what it was we wanted to accomplish.
That makes sense.
All right. So I found an article. It's an 18-minute plan for managing your day.
18 minutes to manage my day?
18-minute plan to manage your day.
I cast suspicion on it already.
I figured you would. But we tend to do the same thing over and over again, and we get the exact same results. So
Charlie's cast is suspicion and shade.
We need a trick, right? You need something to kind of disrupt your complacency, to kind of throw you off and to get you out of your typical ritual. Because your typical ritual, if you're not managing your day, isn't working.
Why are you looking at me like that?
All right. Here's 3 steps.
3 steps.
And it takes less than 18 minutes over the course of your 8-hour workday. So it's not like one 18-minute segment. It's broken down into 3. It's almost like working out. You can do a 45-minute workout, or you can do 3 15-minute workouts throughout your day. Same results.
Nay.
Try it.
It doesn't work that way.
I could.
No, but go ahead.
I could.
Let's see what you got.
All right, step 1. 5 minutes, plan for your day. Before turning on your computer, checking your phone, you sit with a blank piece of paper.
Time out. Whoa. Hold on.
Do you remember paper?
Did you just go back to the Stone Age?
Do you remember paper?
What? I got to go buy paper now?
You have paper. Go ahead and use the back of an envelope for a piece of mail. Or you could use toilet paper.
Might be what this is worth.
No. Take a piece of paper, a blank piece of paper, and decide what will make this day highly successful. What can you realistically accomplish?
Using the toilet paper for other purposes.
Really? That's your higher goal, is to wipe your butt?
I didn't say that. It's gross coming out of your mouth. Stop that.
I thought so. I'm trying to shut you down.
Say that.
Focus with me.
I'm trying.
Plan your day. You're going to, what's going to leave you at the end of the day feeling like you've been productive and successful. Write those things down. I feel like I'm talking to a 12-year-old boy.
You told me to put away my computer and put away my phone and break out paper.
I know, but imagine, okay, before the day even begins, at the end of the day, what will have made it highly successful? What will you have wanted to accomplish? What will you have wanted to see? Do you want to manage your day, or do you want your day to manage you?
I want to manage my day.
You want to manage your day. So once you've figured out those things that are going to make you highly productive and successful, take out your calendar and schedule those things into time slots, placing the hardest and most important items at the beginning of the day.
Can I put those things in my calendar on my phone, because my phone is connected to my computer, or do I need to write them down on a paper calendar?
No. You can bring out your calendar.
Okay.
You can bring out your calendar, even if it's your electronic calendar.
I've written down what's important. Now I'm going to write them down in my calendar.
Scheduling. Now, here's the problem is sometimes our entire list does not fit on our calendar. So there might be extra things that you're thinking I want to do. And so this is where you get to prioritize. What are the things that are going to make me highly successful and productive today? It's not every single thing on the list.
Okay.
It has to go in the calendar.
All right.
Yep. That's 5 minutes. That's all it did.
Yeah.
All right.
That leaves me with
13
minutes left.
All right. Step 2. Are you tracking with me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. 1 minute every hour. You're going to set your watch, your phone, or some type of little alarm to ding you every hour.
1 minute?
Every hour. At 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. When it rings.
What do I do in the 1 minute?
In the 1 minute, you're going to take a deep breath. And now out. Goodness.
I'm a little stressed by all this.
No, you're going to look at your list and you're going to ask yourself if you spent your last hour productively.
No, wait a minute. Hold on there, because I got a 16-hour work days, and if I do 1 minute every hour, I've already exceeded the 18 minutes. This thing is a lie.
You're not going to work 18 hours. You're not going to work 18 hours.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to only work like 10.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Do we get a vacation at the end?
but I think if you actually, rather than letting the hours just kind of control you and fly by, and and I'll get to it and I'll get to it and I'll get to it, and next thing you know, it's the end of the day. Don't let your hours manage you. You're going to manage every hour.
Every
Was
hour,
I productive?
my phone's going to ring and
You're
tell
going to
me.
take a deep breath.
Deep breath.
You're going to refocus.
Right.
You're going to refocus. Now, here's the thing. When we talk about our rituals and we do the same thing over and over again, the outcome of the ritual is pretty predictable too.
Sure.
So if we are changing our ritual to be on deliberate focus,
right,
wisely and consistently to remind us of that focus, then we will stay focused. And so work with me here.
So check out my alarm.
No.
Am I really supposed to? Am I supposed to do that?
You're gonna really? Yeah, I think you should.
Every minute, 1 minute every hour.
That's exactly what you should do.
All right.
And then you
I'm with you.
refocus. All right.
All right.
All right. If you did not deliberately spend your hour, you've got the next hour to kind of recommit and refocus. All right.
Do it
So
again
get
next
back on
time.
track.
Yep.
And you've got another hour.
First, you don't succeed.
Step 3. This is 5 minutes at
5
the
minutes.
end of your day. So you're going to have an end of your day.
It's
You're
gotta
going
end
to have
sometime.
an exact time
Mhm.
that is the end of your day where you're going to shut off your computer
2 minutes. It's going to end this show.
and you're going to review your day. What worked? Where did you focus? Where did you get distracted? What did you learn that's going to help you be more productive tomorrow? And the whole point is you're going to leave the office feeling productive and successful. And isn't that what we're after?
What you are after, I know, is you wanted to do, what did you call it?
Stuff done
Get
Monday.
stuff done Monday.
I know. Now it's get stuff done Tuesday.
She came in and she's like, can we do get done Monday? Tuesday now?
Now it's Tuesday because we didn't get as much stuff done on Monday.
Guess what
So
happens on Wednesday?
We're going to get more stuff done.
Get what happens on Thursday?
Get even more stuff done.
Right. And then, of course,
Friday,
on Friday, it's
we
Fan
don't-
Braggin' Friday.
We don't get much stuff done.
No, it's Fan
we
Braggin'
Fan
Friday.
Brag Friday. We have a celebration and we celebrate all the stuff we got done.
Right.
But hour by hour, you can be focused and productive
Absolutely.
and deliberate
Yes.
about the activities that are most important. And really, at the end of the day, there's probably only a handful, 3 major things that really had to happen.
Hour by hour.
Hour by hour. Okay, I already hate it.
I'm just
I already hate
practicing
it.
what you're preaching.
I already hate it.
Don't hate. Don't
I already
hate.
hate it.
Don't be a hater.
I already do.
No.
I already did.
Here, let me set your
18
alarm.
minutes. Find your focus, master distraction, and get the right things done. It is a book by Peter Braggin.
Thank you, Peter, for your nonsensical view of how I could probably improve my productivity. I appreciate that.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I don't think
No,
that
I
you
do.
fully embrace
I
the
appreciate
veracity of an 18-minute workday
You know
effectiveness.
What? You know what? I got $1 somewhere. I'm going to put $1 in the jar because you said veracity.
I know I did
That's
because I
awesome.
don't think you had said it yet today, and we got to make our people rich.
Hey, did you have a fun time listening to the Experience Pros radio show? Did you know that you can always go to the archives and bring us back? Yes, you can even watch the show through the video archives available by YouTube, youtube.com/Experience Pros.
Okay, so oh, sorry. Go ahead. We have to go. Sorry.
do.
I just again, Eric's only thing
We'll
he
see you
wants to
tomorrow.
accomplish is tacos.
No, it's tacos are coming. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe tacos next.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting